8 grisly axe murders in Iowa have stumped the area for more than 100 years, and the cold case is getting a new look from a local author.
8 Souls is the latest novel from Rachel Rust. It's a fiction young adult novel, but based on the true story of Villisca axe murders of 1912. Someone murdered Josiah and Sarah Moore, their 4 children, and 2 of their friends that June. The investigation led to several suspects and even a few trials, but there is still no solution to the case. On tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Brady Mallory introduces you to Rust and shows you how she is honoring the history of the case and using her own story to inspire other local artists.
At any time of the day, Rachel Rust steals whatever precious moment she can and finds the keys to unlock the story inside of her.
Pretty much all of my books have been written at the kitchen table.
Over the years, Rust has dished out novel after novel. It all started with a passion for storytelling.
So I just buckled down, and within about 4 or 5 months, I had a monstrosity, which ended up being shelved.
But Rust didn't give up, and now she has written 5 published young adult novels. Her latest work of fiction is based on a very real murder mystery.
I concentrate on my breaths to keep homesickness from creeping in.
8 Souls is about 17-year-old Chessie and her recurring dreams about a little white farmhouse. It's the same house of the unsolved murders of Villisca, Iowa, where someone slaughtered 8 people in 1912.
It's also a modern-day paranormal tale, and the 8 plays into that as well, but I can't really say how without giving away a massive plot twist.
Not even one clue. However, Rust is willing to tell us about how her process led to Pages. She grew up interested in the case. To research it more, she and her mom, Sue Bunger, visited the house where it happened.
What happened to these 8 people in just the blink of an eye overnight? There were no answers.
Rust says she felt compelled to write and share the story.
It's a sad story, and it's a tragedy that I feel like maybe more people should hear about.
Both Rust and Bunger spent a lot of time in the house trying to get to know the people who lived here.
It was very surreal going in there, knowing that these 8 people had died, seeing the hatchet marks on the ceiling in the children's room.
Rust wanted to make this trip because even though her novel is fiction, she says the facts of Villisca are still very important.
It's definitely, something that I worked hard on to maintain, the respect for the families and the town itself that had to deal with the tragedy.
Beyond her new book, this is a story of how Rust shines as a writer. The mother of 2 has worked hard in between raising her family and working a full-time career to turn her dream into a reality. She loved writing as a kid, and as an adult, took it upon herself to find publishers for each of her manuscripts.
We always knew Rachel was a storyteller.
Bunger says her daughter's success is valuable to other creative types who want to do something but aren't sure if they can.
She really is an inspiration to me. Because of Rachel, I have decided to write a couple of novels.
No matter where you are, whether it's in an office or at your kitchen table, Rust says, don't feel locked in by your surroundings. If you have a dream, just go for it.
Each word adds to sentences, sentences lead to paragraphs, and so on. You can do it. You keep trying. You keep sending it out. Be proud of who you are, where you're from. The stories that you have to tell, they're your stories. You're the only one who knows how to tell them.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Brady Mallory.
Rust's new book, 8 Souls, and her other novels are all available online. To learn more about them and Rust, we've included links under this story at KELOLAND.com.